Hey everyone, Niall Doherty here from $50blogs.net. Today I'll be telling you how to back up your WordPress site in a really easy way. As usual, I'll be using the $50blogs.net demo site located at demo.50blogs.net so you can see exactly how everything's done. Right, so first of all, why should you back up your site? Well, blogs do tend to get hacked and servers do tend to crash, so it's good to have backups there when you need them. There are two things to back up with WordPress. The first is your database, which essentially contains all your written content and blog settings. And then the second thing is the files themselves. That means the WordPress core files, your theme files, your plugins, any uploaded files as well, such as images. Now, there's a whole heap of WordPress backup plugins out there, but the one I'm going to recommend here is WordPress Backup to Dropbox, this plugin right here. And I really like this one for several reasons. First, it does both kinds of backups that I mentioned earlier, both your database and your files. Second thing, the plugin is very easy to configure, as I'll show you in a minute. Third, you can set it to run automatically, which is really nice. And fourth, it stores your backups in a secure remote location, and that being Dropbox.com. And the fifth and final reason why I like this plugin so much is that it allows for version control, so you can easily step back through old versions of your files if needed. Now, one bit of prep work we need to do before using this plugin. We need to clear out any inactive plugins and themes on our blog first, okay? Because you don't need them and they'll just slow down your backups and eat away at your storage space. So this is the $50 demo blog that I'm logged into. I'm in the plugins list and you'll see that I can easily delete an inactive plugin. Let's go ahead and do that right here, right now. Just click delete and then yes, delete these files. And then let's do the same with themes. So I have the themes list for this demo blog opened in another tab. And the active theme is here at the top. I have an inactive theme here. Let's just delete that. Let's click OK. Okay, so now we're ready. Let's take a look at this plugin. I've already gone ahead and installed it on the $50 blogs demo site. After you install it, you need to navigate to the settings page for the plugin, which is located right here in your dashboard menu. So click on that if you don't see this page already. Okay, so I've jumped ahead a little here because I was testing this out earlier, but the first time you see this page, you will be asked to authorize your connection with Dropbox. Remember, Dropbox is where your backups are going to be stored. Now, all you need to do when it asks you to authorize that connection is to make sure you've signed up for a free Dropbox account. Let me show you real quick. Dropbox.com. You would click on this little login thing, go down here to create account, and you'd set it up in like literally 2 minutes. And that free version, by the way, is all you'll ever need. So back to the settings page. You'd have your Dropbox account open, or logged into it rather, and then you just click continue on the installation process here when you're first viewing this page. It's very easy. Now after that, you should be presented with a settings screen pretty similar to what I have here. And I only changed a couple of things in these settings. We'll see them if we scroll down a little bit. The first thing I changed was the name of the Dropbox folder I want to store my backups in. You can see that here. I use the site URL as the name of the folder just in case I end up using Dropbox for backups of other sites as well. It just keeps everything nice and organized, I think. And the second thing I changed was the day and the time right here for the automatic backup. I left the frequency at weekly, but I wanted to back up every Sunday morning, you know, when the internet is relatively quiet. I'm not actually sure if that really makes a difference, but it makes me feel a little more at ease knowing that there won't be many people visiting my site during the backup just in case anything should go wrong. So after I had changed those settings, I went down and I clicked on Save Changes on this button right here, and then I waited for the page to refresh. Now that's really everything you need to do. Okay, but for testing purposes and to get your first backup done, you might want to go ahead and click the Backup Now link right there as well. When I did that, the backup took about 90 minutes, so be prepared to wait a little while. But let me show you what you get on Dropbox once your backup is complete. This is what I see now when I'm logged into my Dropbox account. You see the demo.50blogs.net directory is there, and when I click into it, I can see a copy of all the files of my blog. Now, remember I said that the files were only one part of the backup. The other part is the database. To see the database backup, we need to navigate to wp-content/backups, and there's the SQL file, which holds all the content and settings of our blog at the time of the last backup. So now we have everything backed up, so no hacker or server crash will signal the end of our blog. Note also that the entire backup only took up 1.3% of the space we have available to us in Dropbox on this free account. So even if you have a big WordPress site with lots of content and files, this method should still work nicely for you. And one more thing I want to show you here is the Dropbox version control system, which allows you to go back and look at previous versions of your database or any other files once you've made a few backups. To access a previous version of a file, all you do is click the little arrow here and then click on previous versions. And in there you can select a previous version and restore it if needed. So that's everything I wanted to show you today. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you do have any comments, questions, or suggestions as regards WordPress backups. Coming next week, I'll show you how we'd use our backed up files to restore a WordPress site if the worst did indeed happen. What I'll do is wipe clean this whole demo.50blogs.net site and then show you how to get it back up and running again in no time using those Dropbox files. Right, so once again, my name is Niall Doherty from 50blogs.net. Check out 50blogs.net/blog for lots more free screencasts related to WordPress. I post them once a week. If there's any particular topic you'd like me to cover in these videos, let me know in the comments or drop me a line via 50blogs.net/contact. All right, cheers. Bye-bye.